Here we are outside in natural light, and we've got from left to right, which is also darkest to lightest. We have Becky by Paula Young in the color 1026 with a number 6 root, the super curly one. We have Jon Renau Emilia in the color 1026 TT. Then we have Mellow in RH 1226, so that's Estetica Mellow. And then finally we have Estetica Ocean in R1426H. All right, so I put them darkest to lightest so that you could really see kind of the gradient difference in the colors. And quite frankly, they're super similar. There isn't any huge contrasting difference between these. So I'm going to pick up my camera and then I'm going to get a little bit closer to them so you can see what I'm talking about. All right, so let's start over here with our darkest two colors. Becky in 1026 with a number 6 root, and you can see it's the only rooted color in the bunch. And you can see what a tremendous difference having that root makes in the overall darkness of this shade, even though Emilia right next to her is 1026 as well, 1026 TT. And I'll put in the description kind of whatever I can find on these letter codes, so what TT means. But I just really want to impress upon you guys that a rooting can make all the difference if you're used to darker colors and you want to go lighter. And I think that's evidenced very well in Becky. Just look at how much darker overall it appears. And that root isn't a super dark root, it's a number 6. And it's very well done. It just gives it an overall darker appearance. It's really incredible, actually, what a difference that makes. And it is why I am a huge fan of rooting, personally, as a brunette. So pretty. And it's just warm and beautiful. So all of these colors, with the exception of maybe Ocean, which we'll see in a second, are pretty warm. You know, the 26 golden blonde can come across as ashy depending on what colors it's next to. All right, so let's move on down the line and let's look at Emilia in 1026 compared to Mellow in 1226, just so that you can see how we start to look a little bit lighter. Now, RH is a highlighted blending. So you can see that Mellow has much stronger highlights of that 26 than Emilia does, which is a lot more blended. So you can really see the tones that are very similar, but then you get that pop of highlighting, which is the RH code, so the highlight, the H. As opposed to then Becky, if we go back out a little bit, the rooting makes it darker and then you don't see that pop of highlighting. Turn this again because you can really see it up there at the rooting. You can really see that highlighting. So remember, a 10 is a medium light brown and a 12 is a light brown. They're not that different. And now moving down the line, we've got Ocean in 1426. Next to Mellow in 1226. Again, that 14 is so much closer to the 26, the contrast doesn't look as extreme. Let me turn them. It's just overall lighter appearance, whereas Mellow with the 12 looks like it has a bit of low lights almost, whereas Ocean does not. So if you're a blonde looking to go a little darker, I think it really can help to have a non-rooted color and to not go too much. So if you're used to 1426, you can look at the 1226, and I have a comparison video of a bunch of Estetica colors in the 1226 with the different letter codes, so you can check that one out too. But I honestly think you can do it as long as you keep in mind it's going to look a little low lighted, and it's not rooted, but those low lights up there can give a bit of a rooting appearance, like a grown out root a little bit. So let me turn them all so you get just the hair. Let me back up here. So you can just see how it gets a little bit lighter and a little bit lighter, but it's not extreme. If anything, Becky looks so much darker because of that root. Rooting is crucial for a brunette to really feel comfortable in a lighter color like this. All right, hopefully that was helpful for you guys, and it really showcased the subtle differences between these 1026 and then 1226 and then 1426, sort of the gradual lightening, but not extreme.